Hi guys, so I am going to do a quick pick a card reading. I was pulled to it. I haven't done a pick a card reading on here in a really long time. So we're gonna go ahead and do a pick a card reading. I don't know what's gonna come out. I do have 3 pals for you guys to choose from today. It's gonna be quick, it's not gonna be long. It's just to hop on and give back to the community type of reading. So we're going to do channeled messages from your ancestors. And we're going to go ahead and see what they would like to tell you guys. Once again, I don't know what's going to come out, but we're going to go ahead and see. I love you. See you later. We're going to go ahead and can you cut this light on for me? Thank you. Huh? No, thanks, babe. So we have 3 pals. Let me scoot over, you guys. I actually want to scoot over into the middle. So let me, we got 3 pals to choose from today. Just let me scoot over really quick. I do ask that you guys give the video a thumbs up, especially if it resonates with you. So let's scoot to the middle just so I could get comfortable, right? Yeah. So we have 3 pals to choose from today. Pal number 1. Okay. We have pal number 1. We have pal number 2. And then we have pal number 3. Okay. So once again, we have pal number 1 for the giraffe mask. So that's pal number 1 there. We have pal number 2 for Mother Earth, for Gaia there. And we have pal number 3 for Bastet there. Okay. So I'm going to sit her behind me, my love. Okay. I'll sit her behind me. We have pal number 2. I'll sit her back there. I wish you could see her, but whatever. So we have her. So we're going to start with pal number 1, then pal number 2, pal number 3. I'll get to them. So we're going to start with pal number 1. We're going to go ahead and see what would the ancestors like to tell you guys. Timestamps will be down below in the comments and description box once the video uploads. Once again, I'm Ma'at. I hope you guys enjoy the reading. Don't be afraid to like, comment, and subscribe. So let's go ahead and see for pal number 1, for those of you who chose the giraffe mask. Let's see what would spirit like to tell you guys. Okay, what would your ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, Mother Nature, the universe, and the Most High? I call out to you. I ask that you protect me, you guide me, you watch over me, you remove any negative energy, any haters, evil eyes, demonic spirits, demonic entities, any dark energy that I do not allow within my energy field. I ask that you remove it. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. What would your ancestors like to tell you? Pal number 1. First things first, someone could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming out, so you guys could have fire sign placements here. I do see that you are a natural leader. You guys are like a visionary. Stop hiding it, because for pal number 1, you guys chose the mask, right? You guys chose this mask here, and I do see that you're like a natural leader. Like, you just have the vision, you see the bigger picture, and like anything that you involve yourself in, you have the power to overcome a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles here. You're very mature. You're also very career focused, but spirit is saying you're like wearing a mask. Like, you're actually hiding the fact that you're a natural leader. You're like hiding the fact that you embody this gift, that you have the gift of vision. Like, you might be able to see into the future. You might be able to like solve the puzzle very quick No matter what puzzle it is, you have the ability to like solve that puzzle really quick. You're also meant to be an entrepreneur, but it looks like because you're hiding behind some kind of mask. I don't know if you come from a family where like they put a lot of trauma on you to the point where you're not able to show your true self. You're not able to be who you're meant to be because of the like I feel like your family could have pushed you off to the side or pushed you off to the shadows. They did not empower you. They did not, allow you to really tap into this gift that you embody. And this is why you might be an adult. Some of you guys might still be in your teenage days. Some of you guys might be full-blown adults. But this is why you're not able to fully embrace and express this gift that you embody, because it might be stemming from childhood trauma, being the outcast, being overlooked, being bullied, being pushed down. So it looks like you guys are like literally wearing a mask, hiding behind a mask with the gifts that you embody here. Okay, the next card, you really need to learn how to take a leap of faith is what Spirit is saying here. It's time to take a leap of faith. Someone could have Virgo placements within their chart here, is what I'm hearing. I do see a lot of new beginnings. An opportunity for you to actually remove the mask is approaching you here. But how many times are you going to allow these opportunities to just walk by? How many times are you going to allow these opportunities to like literally come face to, they're like right in your face, but you're not grabbing them. You're not jumping for them. You're not taking the risk. You're just allowing the world to pass you by because you're afraid to really step into your truth. You're afraid to let this mask down is what I'm hearing. You really need, it says trust in life. You need to trust in life and stop playing blind because you are not blind. Some of you guys are holding a lot of weight, a lot of burden on you. How long are you going to hold this burden? You know how you're going to drop the burden? By removing the mask that you're living through, you're living with. Like you're not your true self is what your ancestors are saying. It's time to drop the shield. It's time to drop the mask. It's time to step in your truth. It's time to stop attaching to this person or that person and scrolling on social media and allowing the energy through your phone to rub off on you. You need to learn how to live your truth. You have to drop the mask is what your ancestors are saying here. You need to learn. Okay, some of you guys might also like find yourself in like this type of secret competition type of energy with other people, and Spirit is saying it's because you're not truly in your truth. Even though some of you guys for pile number one will be like, I'm not in my truth, I could have swore I was living in my truth. Spirit is saying you're still hiding behind bits and pieces of this mask. You haven't fully dropped it. So some of you guys might be walking around like this, like you could see, but you still have this mask halfway on. Or when fear approaches you, you might put it right back on. Or when you're around certain people, you might put your mask back on. The Spirit is saying, no, you need to actually take it off and get rid of it, dispose of it. You need to drop this mask and let it go. Let's keep going. Let's see what else would your ancestors like to tell you, pal number one. So we got a card falling on the floor, the Ten of Swords. Okay, so you've been beat down before. I'm gonna sit this deck of cards. Oh my, doll. Some of you guys could be like, doll. I don't know if people call you doll. You used to play with dolls. I don't know if your name is doll, baby doll. Maybe you look like a baby doll. Something about dolls is what I'm hearing here. But what I'm seeing, you got the Ten of Swords and you got the Ten of Wands. You guys have really been through a lot of trauma. A lot of trauma to the point where you might give up easy. A lot of he say, she say, a lot of back and forth energy, a lot of gossip could have been thrown on you. A lot of people could have stabbed you in your back. A lot of people could have tried to like literally hurt you, take you out, come steal your energy and then stab you in the back. You could have been through a lot of heartbreak. A lot of heartbreak is what Spirit is saying. People literally try to come into your life, take you out. Friends, family, and foes. For you might not even know why people want to literally just take you out. Let's see, Spirit. If you show them your true self, if you stop wearing this mask, and they probably feel like they could do this to you because you're not walking in your truth 100%. So they don't know who you really are. They don't know who you really are. They don't know the fact that you have a lot of power. They don't know your strength. You're coming out as the King of Wands. You're very, very powerful. But they don't know this because you're not showing it, because you're walking around behind this mask, is what Spirit is saying here. So until you are ready to drop the mask and live in your truth, it looks like you're attracting a lot of people who feel like they could take you out. They feel like they could literally treat you any kind of way. They could treat you any kind of way, and I don't like that. With the Fool card, like, people think they could get real risky with you. Like, they could just do whatever they want to you, and I don't like that energy. It's time that you move away. Someone could be connected to the number 44, is what Spirit is saying here. Someone could be life path 8, is what I'm hearing, or born in August or on the 8th of any day in any month. Someone could be born August 8th. Life path number 8. What goes around comes around with the number 8. So it's like, one thing, people are destroying themselves when it comes to you, and I'm trying not to curse. People are destroying themselves when it comes to you because people come into your life. They get to know you. You let them in your energy field. They might harvest your energy. They might like start to like kind of suck you up and then take you out. And you always come out on top. And then you realize that these people go downhill, down, 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 and then their life is destroyed. And you're just kind of standing in the background with this mask on, like, not even knowing what's really going on, because you're not doing shit to anybody. You're like protecting yourself. You might feel like this mask that you're wearing is your protection shield, but I am seeing that when people come to destroy you, or like whatever these people are doing to you, family, friends, and foes, it always comes back around to them, and then they're like destroyed. And you're behind this mask, so you're like, I didn't do anything, this has nothing to do with me, you tried to destroy me. Because I'm seeing you've been through a lot of situations where they tried to purposely take you out. They could have like tried to harm you physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, mentally, try to harm you here. But Spirit is saying it's time to blow in the wind. It's time to drop your mask. You really need to make movement. With the Fool card and the movement card coming out here, one thing that I'm seeing, even with the Fool card being 0, what goes around comes around, because with the 0, it's just round and around and around it goes. Even with the number 8, you start here, you go down, you come back. You start here, you go down, you come back. So I'm seeing it's like, and people might try to double back into your life. They might literally try to like destroy you, separate from you, then pop back up like shit's all good. And Spirit is saying you need to learn how to make movement, how to move away from people when you see the signs. Don't allow people to come back into your life. Learn how to blow in the wind. Drop your mask and literally blow in the wind. I am seeing, even if you're a fire sign, you might have wind, you might have air placements, but I'm seeing the wind is really good for you. Like, just sitting on the beach and allowing the wind to blow in your hair, blow your clothes. Maybe some of you guys like the fan. You don't even know why you like to sleep with the fan. You just like air. You just like the wind sounds, wind chimes. It's something about the wind, and it's because these are signs that the universe and your ancestors are telling you you need to make movement. You need to be like the wind and just blow. Don't allow anything to phase you. You ever seen like a plastic bag just blowing in the wind and it's just gone? It's just going and going and going, right? Spirit is saying, and this is for my fire signs, fire at the bottom of the deck, even though you might have fire placements, you're highly connected to the wind. Okay, so some of you guys could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, connected to the number 42 is what Spirit is saying here. Also the number 6. Some of you guys could be born June 24th, June 8th is what I'm hearing here. Life path number 6. Born on the 6th of any month is what I'm seeing here. You guys need to learn how to keep persevering, keep going, don't stop. Like, people try to stop you. Something about people trying to take you out all the time. It might be because you're very handsome. You're very beautiful. You could radiate like this beauty. You could radiate like, and this is probably why people try to take you out, causing you to put this mask up. You might be naturally beautiful, but you feel like you have to cover your beauty up, or you have to like beauty your, like kind of dim your light because you are like overly beautiful, and it might not be your physical appearance, it might be your spirit, it might be your soul that is extremely beautiful. And this is probably why you were bullied growing up. This is probably why people like forced you to hide behind this mask, because of the beauty that you radiate. And once again, it might not even be your physical appearance, it might just be your soul, your spirit that is so beautiful. And this is why they beat you down. Look how many people literally tried to take you out. Look at that. All these people trying to take you out. What does your ancestors want you to focus on? Okay, let's see what they want you to focus on. What does your ancestors want you to focus on, pal number one? Okay, so they want you to focus on the surprises that are approaching. You got a lot of surprises coming for you. A lot of gifts. A lot of surprises. A lot of good things. Okay, spirit. And I'm going to ask this for you guys. Is there anything that can block or prevent these surprises from not happening, just so you guys could be prepared? Okay, is there anything we need to be on the lookout for? This is money. This is wealth. This is financial security. This is for you and your family. This is the inheritance here. This is long-term success. This is stability. This is love. This is a new home here. Someone could retire. This is good. This is good. Spirit is saying this is something that is really, really good. This, you deserve this here, but I want you to be aware of a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, because they're going to be in their feelings here. You got a water sign energy that's going to be in their feelings. Could be a feminine energy because it's coming out as a queen. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio feminine energy that is in her feelings at the fact that you have surprises approaching you here. And this could be a Leo as well. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Leo energy trying to prevent you from getting these surprises. This person is in their dark side here. The sun is in reverse. This person is in their shadow side. This is not someone of light. This is not someone of love. The Queen of Cups coming out in reverse. They're not in love. They're not balanced when it comes to love here. They don't know how to love you. They don't know how to love themselves. And you might really put your mask up around this person because you're not able to really be who you are around this person. This might be someone you're married to, someone you're dating, your child's father, your child's mother, your father, your sister, your best friend, your cousin, your granny. And we could keep going. Right? And as soon as you get around this person, it's like mask. Like, oh no, I would never let this person know who I really am. I would never let this person know, what's going on in my I will never do that. I will never allow this person in my energy field. And what I'm seeing here, they rather you stay the Page of Pentacles and not the Ten of Pentacles. They rather you stay stuck manifesting, just manifesting every day, wishing every day. Like, it's okay when you manifest, but when it comes true, when it comes into fruition, they're hella mad. So if I were you, I wouldn't even let them know I'm manifesting. I wouldn't even let them know that I'm seeking financial opportunities. I wouldn't even let them know that, you got some new information, some type of technique that you're doing, whatever this is. I wouldn't even let them know, because with this Page of Pentacles, she's handing the pentacle over. And what I'm seeing is you could have like shared something with this person, right? So now they know like you're into manifestations, or you're into like something to do with money. You've done something when it comes to money. So I don't know if you are like doing money magic, listening to money mantras, just praying for money, using some type of money herbs, money oil, money something. It's something that you've done when it comes to money, and it's finally coming into fruition. You done unlocked it, right? And whoever this Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy is, Spirit, what about them? Let's sit this down here. What about this person? Let's get one more card and I'm going to move on to the next pile. What about this person? What about this person, Spirit? You want to tell us anything about this person that pile number 1 should be aware of? Okay, so this person's going to be on fire. They're going to be very mad. You could be doing fire magic. You did something with fire. Someone could have did candle magic. Somebody here could have did some type of candle magic. You could be the fire sign. They're going to be hot. They're going to be hella mad at the fact that whatever fire magic that you did, I don't know what you did, but whatever fire magic, you could have played with some fire. I'm going to be honest. And they're mad because you done intensified your life. You done like brought in the frequency of money is locked on to you. And what Spirit is saying, they still want you to drop your mask. You see how it keeps falling? They still want you to drop your mask. But if I were you, move at the bottom. Be careful with the way you move on your journey, okay? Be careful with the way you are letting people in your personal energy. It took me a long time to realize this too, because I'm just so love everybody, help everybody. Fuck no. And I'm trying not to curse on here, but that's how serious it is. Like when it comes to your personal energy, your personal life, we don't let people in. We don't talk about Bruno. I'm so sorry. Like, we don't do that. So, balance. Someone could be highly connected to the balance here because 42 came out. 42 came out. Someone in the bottom of the deck, we got money. Someone really balanced out their money. Someone has really good karma when it comes to money. Someone could be messing with them balance scale. Someone is finally balanced here. We had a 42 come out. Oh, that's the waterfall here. Keep flowing. So I don't know if you guys like finally balanced out your karmic debt. Someone's balanced. Someone's really balanced here. Balance when it comes to what? Abundance. Your money is really balanced. You're in the right place. Don't let nobody come and knock you off your balance. Don't allow anyone to come in and strip this away from you. You know when you have connected to the frequency of money. And you know when you're balanced, when you find, even if it's $1, $2, one day you find $2, the next day somebody pay for your shit. The next day some money come back on your card, or whatever you're doing, you probably could sense that you are on the right track financially, right? Stay there. Don't allow anyone to come in and fuck it up. You might want to help people, right? You help someone. Even though you love this person, this could be someone in your family, your lover, a friend, a stranger. You help them. But Spirit might get mad at you because Spirit will say, this person has karmic debt, and the reason why they're struggling is because of what they did. You don't even know what they did. But I understand you're kind-hearted, so you help them. But because you help them and you unblock their karma, you got to take it. You have to take it because you stepped in. You got to be careful. You have to be really careful when it comes to doing that. And even with me, you know, I am someone who sells, you know, money products that unlocks people karma, that unlocks people debt. But I have students that say, hey, Ma'at, your products are amazing. Like, I love you. You done took me out of debt. Thank you. And then I have some who say, like, Ma'at, that shit don't work for me. It's like I'm losing money. Like, I lost my debit card. So I found a balance when it comes to making sure that my money oil not just gonna make everybody rich. If you got karmic debt, you're gonna have to pay it back. So this oil is a balance. You put my oil on and you owe the universe, this oil is gonna make you pay it back. Once you pay it back, then you will unlock a lot of abundance. So I'm happy that I found that balance there. You also got it. And then I look over, balance is on the bottom of this deck here. You got to find your balance. Pile number 1, you found your balance. Just be careful with allowing people to interfere. even with me helping people, it's a certain way I gotta help people. I can't just be out here helping everybody. Everybody get help. You get money. You get money. No, if you owe the universe, you're gonna pay that. You're gonna pay the universe back. My oil's not going to work for you. So if you like purchase any of my products and you realize like, dang, it's not working, you probably owe the universe. All right. If you chose pile number 1, the mask, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Just a quick live. I'm kind of like slowly getting back into the energy of getting back on my live. I'll probably have my setup around me and lights and microphones and all that, but I'm just slowly winging my way back into doing readings and things in that aspect. So pile number 1, I hope that you enjoyed it. I am Ma'at. I ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. And until we meet again. All right, pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 2. All right. Pile number 2. Let's see what does Spirit want to tell you. What is your ancestors for pile number 2? What would you guys like to say? Ancestors for pile number 2. What would you guys like to say? Ancestors for pile number 2. What does my pile number 2s need to know? Give the video a thumbs up. Pile number 2. Wow. Ancestors, do you have anything to tell pile number 2? Okay. We got the 2 of Pentacles coming out here. The 2 of Pentacles, multiple priorities, okay? You guys might need to focus on time management. You might be juggling right now. You need to find your balance here. You guys got your hands in too many things at one time. You're studying too many things. You're eating too many different foods, mixing up too many different foods, listening to too many lectures, listening to too many teachers. You're changing too much, too quick, too fast. You need to slow down. But for some reason, as I was shuffling, I kept hearing, look at my roof. Like off of Friday, when Day Day's roof was caved in, I kept hearing Spirit say, look at my roof. So he was very imbalanced. Day Day was very imbalanced, right? He was worried about all the wrong shit. He wasn't balancing out his priorities here. And it says multiple priorities. You guys are not dealing with your priorities with face value is what I'm hearing here. You guys are doing way too many things at one time. Okay, so one day you're doing this, the next day you're doing that. You might like eat this, and then 10, 20, 30 minutes later, you're eating something else that totally doesn't even go. I love you too. That totally doesn't even go with the first thing you ate, right? Like you could go from eating hot Cheetos to ice cream, from ice cream to a nectarine, from a nectarine to this. From this, like you're not balancing yourself out. You got way too much going on. You might be letting too many people in your energy field. And I don't know why I'm hearing colors. You might be like changing your wardrobe. Something about colors. You're doing too much with colors. You need to slow down, because I'm hearing that your ancestors just want to get to know you. I really just want to get to know you is what your ancestors are saying. Bring it closer. I really want to get to know you, but how could your ancestors get to know you if you're bouncing so much? You're here, there, everywhere. How could we get to know you? There you go, love. How could we get to know you? You need to slow down. You got too much going on in the world. In your world, though, not the actual world, but in your personal world, you got too much going on. Okay, let me shuffle. Someone here could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You chose pile number 1. I mean, you might have chose pile number 2, but pile number 1 could have resonated with you. So go back to pile number 1 if you are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Pile number 1 might resonate with you as well. Okay, that's fine. Just throw it away when you're all done, love. Only that color of food? That's going to be hard. Okay. Okay, baby. Mommy hears you. What else? Huh? One day. Sounds like a plan, love. Ancestors, what would you like to tell pile number? Okay. Pile number 2. Ooh, the devil got you. Someone could be a Capricorn here. We got devil card coming out. Someone could be Capricorn is what I'm hearing. You want to know why you can't balance yourself out? The devil done worked his way into your damn life. Oh my goodness. The devil be going, get behind me. Don't even get from around me. I don't want you on my side. I don't want you in front of me. I don't want you behind me. I don't want the devil nowhere. People be like, devil, get behind me. If you're behind me, I can't see you. Get your bitch ass from behind me. I don't want you nowhere near me is what I'm saying here. Period, point blank. The devil got somebody. You are ungrounded. You can't ground yourself. You wonder why you can't get a grip. You can't get a grip because the devil got a hold of you. You don't know how to balance out and sit still. It's like the devil got you on a leash, right? You're being dragged. You might not even notice why you can't sit still, why you have all these urges, why you can't stick to one thing, why you can't stop eating. You're like feeding multiple entities. So you might be craving stuff like you don't even eat that. You don't even know why you're eating so much. It's not even you that's craving it. It's this entity that's craving it. I thought you left. Oh. Yeah, you don't even understand why you can't sit still. The devil literally got you on a chain is what Spirit is saying here. And this is why you can't slow down and find your balance, because it's not you. How could your ancestors let this happen? Someone here might be battling depression. Sleepless nights is messing with your sleep. You might have anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, despair. It's not you. Your ancestors are saying this is not you. This is not your energy. Look, you feel trapped. What type of reading? Pile number 2. This is totally different from pile number 1. What? Someone might have negative thoughts, self-imposed thoughts. You might feel in prison. You might have this victim mentality. You feel restricted. You're feeling isolated. Spirit, what did they do to get this energy? How are their ancestors allowing this, Spirit? What? Okay, so you got self-development because you need to learn how to develop yourself. And because you don't know how to develop yourself, someone could have had a lot of greed inside of them. You're leaving? Give me kisses. Okay, come on. I love you. Call me if you need me. Spirit, how did they get in this bondage? What the heck? Let me see. I did not expect this, pile number 2. What? How did they end up in this bondage? This feels like some type of, they're bound to something. How did this happen? If you are not like battling imbalance, being imbalanced, if you're not battling eating addictions, like you can't just sit still, you keep eating, you can't balance your thoughts. It's like you just can't find balance in nothing. If you're not going through this is probably not your pal. And once again, if you're Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, go back to pal number 1 because that's probably your pal for my fire signs. But what I'm seeing here is a lot of bondage, a lot of, and keep it real with yourself. Don't be running from the truth, because this is how you're going to run from the information you need your ancestors to give you. A lot of people be like, that's not me, when it really is you. This is really what's going on in your life, but you are afraid to face it. You are afraid to accept it. Then keep running from the information that you need, is what Spirit is saying. You keep running. You keep being dragged by this entity, if that's what you want here. Okay? There's some type of wisdom you really need to focus on. Spirit is saying focus, okay? So a lot of people are like, this ain't my pal. Hell no. I ain't battling depression. I ain't got eating addictions after just eating a heck of different food. This ain't me. This is probably you. You need to focus. Some of you guys here, you need to wear crystal quartz. Get you some clear quartz here. You guys need to really keep these crystals around you here. I'm hearing you guys, so you can see clear. You need to see clear. You're not seeing clear is what Spirit is saying here. And because you're not seeing clear, someone could be born in May. Someone could be born in August, May 8th, August 5th. Life path number 5, life path number 8. Someone could be born in 85 here. Okay. What's going on, Spirit? What would the ancestors like to say to pal number 2? What do you guys need to know? Okay, be careful if you guys are like eating a lot of rice, because you guys know rice isn't good for you. So you guys might be craving like a lot of starch, a lot of sugar, a lot of bread, a lot of rice. You don't even know why. You're feeding an addiction. This is your lower self and you keep feeding it. You really need to find a way to fight back. So if you've been battling like eating a lot of rice, pancakes, waffles, toast, bagels, sandwiches, just all types of things with a lot of starch, a lot of sugars, it's because you're nourishing this energy that is literally Spirit. What is this energy? I gotta go deeper. Spirit, we gotta go deeper. What is this energy? What the hell? The moon card here is eating at your intuition. So let me tell you, you guys are very intuitive. They don't want you to it's an entity that don't want you to unlock your wisdom. You got a lot of wisdom, but if you make that change, number 5, if you make that change, right, and you unlock your intuition and you unlock your dreams and you release this illusion and you tap into your intuition and you remove the fear and you tap into your subconscious, boy, oh boy, you are going to be out of this world. They are afraid. Whatever this entity is that's coming at you, really don't want you to unlock yourself. If you unlock yourself, what's going to happen if they unlock themselves? They don't want you to connect to the frequency of love. This is what it is. They don't want you to connect to love. They don't want you to connect to harmony. They don't want you to have any relationships. They don't want you to get in union with the person you're supposed to be with. They don't want you to align yourself. They don't want you to choose love. If you choose love, then this entity no longer has any connections to you. You will become the star. They don't want you to realize your soul contract. And this is probably why it's very hard for you to tap into spirituality. It probably took you a long time. You might like get into it and fall back. You just have this urge to like go back to your old life. Like it's just not hidden. Like one day you're hella deep into spirituality. You might be reading books, listening to stuff, meditation. The next day is just like you lose it. You don't know why. Like you just lose the urge to tap into the ancestors. And I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I've been through this. I've been through the phase where it's just like, pick a card's just not hidden for me no more. Like, tarot readings just not hidden for me. I done blocked the whole spiritual community. Is just not there. I lost it. And then I realized, like, it's something that don't want me to get to the next chapter. And then I had to like fight past that. And then I will get back on YouTube and listen to Pickacard readings again and tarot readings. And then I would find somebody that I really like. And I'll be like, oh, and they'll give me the information. And I'll be like, this is what I'm going through. What the fuck? So there's an entity around you that don't want you to get to the next level. They don't want you to unlock a certain gift that you have, especially while on the earthly realm. This has something to do with you completing your full potential. I'm looking this way because I'm looking out into nature as I'm speaking. You came to earth for a mission, right? If you complete this mission, it's doing something to that entity. So if you've had like near death experiences, something tried to take you out, your mom could have had complications while giving birth to you because these entities did not want you to come to earth. Okay, so you guys could have had like some type of near death experience. They tried to take you out of the earthly realm right before you unlocked yourself. You could have had like some type of near death experience, car crash, fires, drowning. Kids could have tried to hurt you. You don't even know why, but evil as kids could have tried to take you out growing up. It's just a lot of experiences that could have really took you out. And it's because if you really unlock yourself while on earth, it's going to cause a major shift. They don't want you to make this shift. And this is why this entity is like, try to wrap you up on a chain. And one thing, they're showing me a movie, maybe the name of the movie will come to me, but it was like, I'll like explain the movie. It's a couple of years. This, how can I explain it? This European family had a son, and the son was like being hunted by a ghost his whole life, right? And the son eventually got trapped in like this dark realm, and he wasn't himself. Like, the son just wasn't himself anymore. And the dad ended up going into that dark realm that the son's spirit was trapped in, and it found out that like this evil old ass woman was fucking with his son. And the dad started to look at like old pictures and see like, wow, the spirit used to be around us. It was like hiding in the pictures, like in the behind the trees, and the spirit has always been around, but it got so strong that it trapped the son's spirit in a darker realm. And he had to like even call like spiritual workers in to figure out what is going on with my son. Like, but the son's spirit got stuck in another realm. And it was like this old European lady that she looked very wicked, and she had him trapped. She had the son's spirit trapped in another, and I think he was asleep in a coma. The son was asleep in a coma, and they wanted to know like, what is going on with my son. But it wasn't the fact that he was like physically ill. His spirit was trapped somewhere. His spirit got trapped in a darker realm because this entity was getting so strong, and probably because the parents were probably feeding this entity and didn't even know that they were feeding this entity by cravings, the food that they spoke on, right? You got to be aware. That's why I always teach my students, if you guys follow me on Instagram and you guys are in my lives, you got to be aware. Is this your physical body craving this? Yes, insidious. Yes, insidious. Thank you. Insidious. If you guys remember that movie, Insidious, that's the name of it. Absolutely. But I always teach my students, you got to know what's craving this food. Is it your soul that's craving this food, or is it your physical body that is craving this food? Is it an entity that's craving the food? Because sometimes your soul is hungry. Like, if you're eating different things in the dream, in the spirit realm. You got to pay attention to what you're eating in the dream world. What is your soul hungry for? Is it just your body that is craving food? Is it a spirit that's craving food? Is it your ancestors craving food and you think you want it? And you really got to tap in when it comes to this food system. You got to know who you're feeding. But yes, the movie Insidious is what they're bringing up. He had a ghost trapped to him, the son. It was like trapped, and she kept getting stronger and stronger until the dad went in. They had to like find a way for the dad to go inside in the spirit realm, and he had to go get his son. Remember, the son was trapped in a dark house. In the movie, he was like trapped in the dark. The son was so afraid of the dark, right? That dark energy. And all darkness is not bad, but what I'm hearing is, for someone, that movie, you might have to watch it again and not watch it with fear. Watch it from, I teach my children how to watch horror movies as if we're behind the scenes. There's lights back. I tell my kids, like, there's lights back there. There's people standing in the background with microphones. They're eating snacks, drinking coffee, eating donuts. Nothing is scary if you know how to watch a movie. So I teach my kids how to watch it from like behind, like the director's seat. Because if you don't teach your children how to watch horror movies from the director's seat, they're watching it from the viewer standpoint, and then fear will rub off on them. Watch Insidious from the director's standpoint, and you can see like, well, why did they write this? Why did this play out that way? Like, you got to actually decode it. If you just put it on and watch it from a viewer standpoint, you're probably going to take on fear, and then you're going to cut it off and be like hella afraid. So you got to know how to watch TV. Are you watching it from a viewer standpoint? Are you watching it from a director standpoint, a writer standpoint? And I teach my children how to watch TV from the director's seat. So you can know, there's even like movies like Michael Myers, how she's like running scared to death, looking back, Michael was behind her, there's blood everywhere. Well, if you are watching it from the director's chair, there's like lights everywhere, microphones everywhere. The pizza guy just delivered pizza, and there's people coming out of porta potties using the bathroom, and there's people on the, like, texting behind the scenes. There's so much stuff going on to the point where it ain't even scary no more, right? So Spirit is saying, look into Insidious for someone here. If you feel like this is your pal, watch Insidious. Okay, let's keep going. So someone said, yep, remember that movie, that old psychic lady came to help? Yeah, she came to help, and she was putting him on game. The psychic was putting in Insidious, the psychic was putting him on game, letting him know, like, and that's when he started to look at the pictures, like, this entity has been around since I was a child, right? Since I was a kid. And he's like looking at birthday pictures and Christmas pictures and all of these pictures, like, it's always been there. And we've been feeding it. And it got so strong that it got the sun. So let's keep going. What else would your ancestors like to say, pal number 2? Yeah, a lot of our parents don't teach us how to watch movies. They don't. You really have to be taught how to sit in front of the program, or you're going to be programmed by everything that you see. Your parents should give you a instruction book on how to sit in front of the TV, or you're just going to be like everybody else. That's why I teach, especially my daughter. Especially my daughter, because I don't want her to fear horror movies, because it's a lot of insight that be inside of those horror movies there. But if you fear it, like Candyman, if you want to know about a SAR, and they have a lot of spiritual information inside of Candyman, right? We can't fear bees. Like I got a bee tattooed on me. I would never allow my kids to just be out here fearing bees, right? I got a bee tattooed on me with a big eye on it. Like if you watch Candyman and you fear it, it's gonna put fear inside of you when it comes to bees. But why would you want to fear bees when bees are connected to Ra? Why would you be afraid of Ra's bees? Like why would you do that? So you got to teach them, or they're going to watch things like Candyman and they're going to be afraid. They're going to be afraid of bees, or so many different movies. But Candyman is a really good example because it has a lot of information inside of it. Um, so, yeah, you got to teach them how to watch TV. Okay, let's keep going. Pile number 1. So the ancestors are saying, this is what you needed to hear. This is what we've been trying to tell you. We've been trying to give you this mental clarity so you could get through these breakthroughs, so you could have a sharper mind. Okay, someone here, your ancestors been trying to connect to you mentally, but it looks like you are at a point where you don't know if it's your shadow side communicating with you. You don't know if it's your ancestors. You might not know who the hell communicating with you is what they're saying. They're like, we've been trying to tell you this, but you got interference, the 3 of Swords. You have interference. What's interfering? That darker energy. They don't want you to unlock yourself. If you unlock yourself, you're going to start making shifts and ripples in the energetic field, in the energy field. You're going to start making shifts in the world. You're going to start doing things, moving things around, things that you might not even know that you're doing. You might unlock yourself, and one day, like something halfway across the world shifts. And you don't even know why. One day they talking about solar flares, and you're like, what the fuck, a solar flare coming? And you don't even know that it's connected to that shift you just made. The poles move and the things start shifting, and you didn't even know. Like, yeah, you got to tap in with yourself. If you don't, then there's going to be entities that's trying to like keep you locked down. Okay, that's too many cards here. Spirit, let's get one card. What else would you like to tell pile number 2? Okay, so some of you guys need to connect to jasmine flower. So if I were you, I would drink jasmine tea, connect to jasmine flowers. Someone's name could be Jasmine here, but connect to jasmine essential oil. Jasmine flowers is really, really going to help you. Someone could be 20 years old, connected to the number 20 as well, is what I'm hearing here. You got lifeblood. It's, you want to know why this entity is trying to block you? Because of your bloodline. Your bloodline could be from some type of desert area, Mexico, Kemet, all the way out there in Africa, Arizona. Your ancestors could be from somewhere out in the dead. It's your bloodline. And this entity don't want you to get to know your bloodline. Your entity don't want you to connect to your ancestors. Someone is highly connected to the sun. Someone here is a sun child. You're a sun child. Someone here is highly connected to the sun. And they don't want you to even listen to. So someone here might be having issues with listening to what I'm saying right now. That entity don't even want you listening to me. So if you have, like, people keep calling your phone, like, and you got to hit decline. Somebody knock at your door, something fall off the counter, your kids coming in here making heck of noise now, the staticky, it's just something keep trying to block you from hearing this. They don't even want you to listen to what I am saying here. Someone here is highly connected to the sun. And the closer you get to the sun, the more faith you're going to have. Okay, they don't want you to change your course. If you get all 3 keys, if you get these keys, you're going to make a major change. You're going to change the course. So Spirit is saying this entity don't even want you to get a hold of these keys here. These keys don't, these keys don't even want, maybe these kids, because I said these kids. So some of this entity might be trying to use your kids, because in Insidious, what did the entity do? Go for the fucking kids. Go for, that's why I tell my students, anything you do, you got to put you want to put the crystals on your children. You need to make sure you're implementing I don't implement my children in candle magic. They're not ready. If your child's not of age to tap in intuitively, I don't do candle I don't even let them in the room, because anyone in that room, when you're doing candle magic, anybody in that room is going to be affected by that candle magic. So outside of candle magic, I do keep them away. I do protection magic over them, but they're not in the room. They're not around. They're none of that. But crystals, yeah, you want to keep them on them. The other night, I rose up out of my sleep. I was slumped, y'all. I was in the dream world, right? And spirit literally told me to get up. I got up out of my sleep. I went and got an amethyst bracelet. We have like just so many different bracelets in our home, and I'm starting to buy them in kid size. I went and got my baby's amethyst bracelet off of the altar, and I went and put it on her arm while she's sleeping. And I told her, don't ever take this off. Don't take this off no more. And she's been wearing it every single day because spirit told me to. So if your ancestors been telling you things, because your kids might be the keys too. So there's 3 keys on this tree here. One could be you, one could be your kids, the other one could be your grandkids. One could be your mother, one could be you, one could be one could be your kids. However this go, one could be your ancestors, one could be you, one could be your kids here, right? So if you end up unlocking yourself, they're going to try to go to your kids, because your ancestors did it already, right? The ancestors already did it. You could feel it too, feelings. For pound number 2, you already been feeling this shit, right? Your ancestors already did it. That's one key on the tree. Your ancestors already did it. Now you're doing it. Now you're following your ancestors' footsteps. Now you're listening to the information. Now you're decoding. Now you're tapping in. Now you're learning how to do what they did. Once you do it, your kids are going to do it. Right? So this entity is like, if I could stop you, then I could stop your kids, and I could stop this. I could stop it. It's like they might be trying to stop Ra. They literally might be trying to stop Ra. Ra's energy, the sun children. They're trying to, spirit, this is down. Why would they want to stop Ra? What did Ra, why is this entity trying to stop? From the wish fulfillment. So the closer you get to Ra, the closer like your wishes will come true. The closer you get to Ra, the wiser you will become. The closer you get to Ra, the more stable you will become. The closer you get to the sun, this has something to do with you getting close to the sun. Celebration. You see how the energy is starting to change now. First it was like darker energy, like the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, all that dark shit. But now that we are finally decoding and expressing it, right? The closer you get to Ra, the closer you get to the sun, more celebration, more happiness, more positive energy, opportunities approaching you here. They don't even want you to get these opportunities. They don't want you to meditate. They don't want you to be able to contemplate. They don't want you to reevaluate yourself. They don't want you to have none of that. So it's the sun. They don't want you by the sun. Okay, so they don't want you to awaken. They don't want you to go through a rebirth. They don't want you to tap in with your inner calling. And that's the issue. But the sun is literally helping you do it. So pile number 2. Anything else you want to tell them, ancestors, for pile number 2? Peace. Okay, so it's 2 ways you could live. You could stay trapped in this misery, or you could go to that light over there and smile. It's up to you. It's up to you, is what Spirit is saying. I hope you guys enjoyed pile number 2. For those of you who chose Mother Earth, I feel like this is what's going on Earth. Like, whatever your mission is on Earth, baby, it's big. It's big, it's big, it's big, it's big. And they don't want you to complete it. But it's not up to them, it's up to you. So who's in control? Either you could let them win and they could keep holding you down, you could keep, you know, allowing them to drag you in this darkness, or are you gonna really embrace it and honestly figure out why certain people come to you and they try to destroy you, right? Why this happened to you. You got to understand why. Like, you got to sit your ass in that director seat. Even life is a movie, right? Cinema. Life is a fucking movie. You got to get your ass in that director chair. If you don't know how to get to your director chair yet, connect to somebody who knows how to get in the director's chair and let you know what direction, what's supposed to be playing out. You need to, because we all have our own movie playing out in our own individual lives, right? You need to get in the director's chair so you could play out your role, your life purpose, your contract, your script, so you can complete your script. How you gonna complete your movie if you don't even know what's on the damn script? If you don't even know what's on your soul contract, you don't even know. So how you gonna complete your movie if you don't know? So tap in. I hope y'all enjoyed that, because I did. I think two was good. That was a good one. I'm sorry, but that was good. That's what we need more of that. Real shit. Someone, you're more than welcome to post my Cash App if you are being called to. If someone could post it for me. All right. Last but not least, of course. All right. So we have Bastet. I love her. This is my aunt's sister. So we're gonna see what this she's correcting me right now. Y'all see me stop, like I kind of pause, like she's like, no, that's that. Okay, she don't like me like Bastet. She's like, but let me tell y'all something. I'm doing research right now, and I ain't really dropped it yet, because I'm aware that when Ampu came to Earth, he was DMX, right? And I can't say too much. But when Ampu came to Earth, if you guys know who Ampu is, right? When he came to Earth, DMX. When Aset came to Earth, Whitney Houston. Y'all look at Bastet and look at Angela Bassett, okay? That's what I'm studying right now. Because I always tell you guys, the Netaroos are stars, and they know this. That's how they end up getting in them star positions and then getting locked down in these If y'all look at Aset and how she's always like this with her wings, she's always like this. Go look at Whitney Houston. That's her favorite pose. It's there. If y'all really know how to look at this shit and decode this shit, it's there, right? Go look at Aset. She's always like this, like she's waving. Go look at Whitney Houston. That's her favorite pose. And then y'all know why Whitney Houston had the casket she had at her funeral, right? That they didn't want the public to know. All right? If y'all know Ampu, y'all know his energy, real dark, very loud, very bold, very masculine energy. Ain't nothing about him feminine at all. He's completely masculine. Then go look at DMX. And then you go tie them together, and then you see, well, why was DMX so connected to dogs? Like, why was he so in love with dogs? He will hurt you if you hurt his dogs. He did not play about them dogs, right? And then you notice he was just highly connected to that dark black leather, right? It was nothing feminine about DMX. His voice, it all ties there. But let me tell you, when the Netaroos come, when they come to Earth, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be a celebrity, because they are the real celebrities, y'all. That's why I tell you guys, if you guys follow me on Instagram and you look at my page and you guys see the picture I posted of Cardi B, they know who the real celebrities are. They just got people like us thinking that the celebrities are. No, y'all not the real celebrities. Y'all worship them. The celebrities worship them. And then y'all got us worshiping y'all. They're following the footsteps of the Netaroos. And then we're worshiping them, trying to follow they're not the real celebrities. They are. The Netaroos are. That's why if y'all look at any of those, the Met Gala, any of these award shows, look at who's on them walls. Look at what's behind them. Look at the floor they're walking on. Look at what's on that floor, the prints that's on that floor, the people that look at it. Look at what's on the walls. Look at the fucking wallpaper. Look at the ceiling. Look at the decorations. Look at the shit that's around them. They know who the real celebrity, and that's why when the Netaroos come to earth, 9 times out of 10 they become famous because of the energy that they embody. Y'all might be famous in pound number 3 because y'all got me dropping some real good shit. Pound number 3, y'all might we might got some Netaroos up in here. We might got some power up in pound number 3 because how did I even get here? How did I even get in it? Y'all might be powerful as hell up in pound number 3. I know that's right. I know that's right. But if y'all don't know how to look at it, then maybe this ain't for you. If this don't resonate, this don't resonate. But I know when you, that's why it's certain people, it's so easy for them to become like famous or celebrities because also y'all not looking into y'all soul contracts. Y'all not looking into y'all shit. So when they look into to your stuff and they see like, oh, this is blah blah blah. Oh, they're very powerful. Oh, this is them. They be looking into your blood. They be looking into this. They be looking into that, and you don't even know. It's a lot to it, y'all. But I am currently studying Angela Bassett and Bassett. Just by rearranging her last name. Start there. Start at Angela Bassett's last name and then start with Bassett. Even if you look at Angela Bassett, she looked like a cat, y'all. Y'all ain't never just stopped and looked at her the way her nose, the way her nose sits, her nostrils, her eyes. Y'all ain't never look at Angela Bassett like she looked like a cat. Why does she kind of got that cat energy? She looks like one. And even as she's aging, it's starting to show more and more. And then Bassett got you. They spell her name many ways. And then go look at Angela Bassett's last name. And then go look at Bassett, the many ways they spell it. And then you keep connecting. You keep connecting, y'all. Keep connecting. You're going to see how Angela Bassett is highly connected to Bassett. And when the Netaroos come back, they always become celebrities because the energy that they embody, they are the real celebrities. You ain't going to see no homeless Netaroo. It's just not going to happen. Someone said absolutely a strong, sensational queen she is. Pay attention to why she embodied that energy. She embodies that, and then she protects her home life so good. Y'all ever notice you ain't never heard shit about Angela Bassett's home life? Bassett, the same way she's a protector of the home. She's a protector of the children. She don't play about her home life. We ain't heard nothing about Angela Bassett been married for so long. We ain't heard nothing about that girl personal life, her home life. Nothing. Nothing. And she's this protector's energy. It's all there. It's so many connections. And even in the Wakanda Forever, she will be in that movie because they know. They just don't tell us this type of stuff. Because Bastet was even in the movie. Y'all better figure out who y'all are. Let's go into pile number 3, ancestors. I claim this pile. I'm going to pick pile number 3 for myself as well. And she's aging like, I'm going to keep shuffling, but she's aging like fine wine. And y'all know cats got 9 lives, right? They live a long time. Cats are very, very strong. Very powerful energies, right? Angela Bassett, very strong, very powerful energy. But I just want y'all to look at her nostrils, the way they sit. The way her nostrils sit. And then look at cat nostrils. And then look at her, the shape of your eyes tell you a lot about a person, the shape of their eyes. Look at the shape of her eyes. Look at her bone structure. And someone said, yeah, and Tina played, no, Angela played Tina, and Tina came out and told y'all who she is. Tina came out and they tried to play her. And when Tina came out and told people that she was Queen Hatshepsut, that was during a time where a lot of people wasn't really tapped into Kemetic science and the Netaru's and the truth. They wasn't really tapped in. But Tina came out and told the world, I know who I am. She went and dug it up. She was digging up, looking for her tomb. Tina was out there looking for herself, looking on the wall, studying the wall. She literally had to move across the world because people was trying to play her out like she's crazy. Tina knew who she was still to this day. If you look at Tina Turner and you go look and study Hatshepsut, you're going to see it. They always come back looking like themselves. You're going to see the resemblance. Every time a Netaru come back, you're going to see it. You could look at them and tell. A lot of people just don't know how to look at people and tell what they're looking at no more. They don't. Spirit, what does pile number 3 need to know? Okay, save your money, okay? You need to save your money. Look, let me scratch my... Look, I got to scratch it on that one. Save money. I was just going to buy me something nice. Spirit is saying pile number 3, save your money. Save your money. We got the 4 source, 44 so far. Some of you guys might be seeing 444 a lot. Your ancestors are saying pile number 3, you need to rest. You need to relax. You need to meditate. You need to recover. You need to pull back. You need to put your phone down. You need to quit talking to everybody. You need to quit sharing your gift. You need to quit doing this. You need to start planning for the future. You need to just sit the fuck still. You need to sit still. The 4 of Pentacles is like the stagnation, sitting. I'm going to just sit here and hold my money. I ain't going to spend it. I'm going to just sit here and hold this information. I ain't going to teach it. Spirit probably telling my ancestors, probably like my aunt, you need to slow down. You're like spilling out a lot of information. And I literally said this. I know for a fact that this is my pal, as well as whoever in y'all spirit know this y'all pal. You need to sit still. And that's why my energy just ain't on Instagram right now, like just sharing, pouring out. I hold a lot of wisdom. And I make sure it's not wisdom that'll put me in. I'm not out here looking for dangerous information. I don't step in muddy waters. I ain't out here looking for people deep, dark secrets. That shit don't got nothing to do with me. But as far as wisdom that can make me a lighter soul and make me as light as a feather and teach me how to move and maneuver and sit in the director's seat and look at life the real way, then yeah, I'm going to do it that way. But Spirit is saying, look, pump your brakes, girl. You got the 4 of Pentacles, sit still, stagnation, hold it. The 4 of Swords, rest. You need to relax. You need to rest, okay? We got a card sitting right here waiting for us. The next card coming out, the Tower card here. Okay. You're releasing too much. You're releasing some too much. You're doing something too much. You're releasing too much. Don't blow your cover. That's what I'm hearing. You need to put your guard back up. You need to put that guard back up. Put that fence back up. I don't care what your fence, your guard is made out of, but for some reason, they're showing me The Walking Dead. It's a lot of, and they're showing me that show I used to love. I used to watch every time that show came on. There's not too many shows that my aunt sit and wait to come on. But when I look back at the shows that I'm attracted to, it makes sense on why. But they're showing me the show The Walking Dead, and I think this is just the way the world is. It's not, people aren't actually out here as zombies and just eating people up, but people are the Walking Dead out here. This is just what it is. They really are the Walking Dead, and Spirit is saying you need to put your fence up. You need to put a protective shield around yourself from the Walking Dead, so it's not zombies, but mentally they're zombies. Mentally they're asleep. Mentally it's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's just they're zombies. So Spirit is saying you need to put your guard back up, right? Why? The Queen of Cups here, this is something to do with your intuition. You're very caring, you're very nurturing, you're very loving, you're very emotional. You get real comfortable. You end up getting real comfortable, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, is what Spirit is saying. But this is the Walking Dead out here. And if your guard's not up, okay, Spirit, I'm going to ask as if, so what do you mean by, Spirit, can you clarify this energy? Because I kind of get what you're saying, Spirit. This is what I've been into lately, just not really feel like I gotta rush and pour information. Y'all see how all that information just started to come out of me, and it was like hella deep, and it's hella good and hella juicy, and it's making hella sense, and it's opening y'all eyes up hecka, and y'all like, oh shit, I never thought of that. Oh shit. I get like that, right? Because it's just so much inside of me, all this studying and learning and this, and when I get into it, baby, I get into it, and y'all gonna get this information because the shit's real and it's juicy. It ain't boring shit. It's real shit. But Spirit don't like when we get into that energy, because you don't know how to stop. You need to pump your brakes. You have to give them bits and pieces. You got to be careful with the pieces that you're dropping. You got to be careful. You have to move a certain way, and sometimes we get blinded by it, right? Sometimes we get blinded by, just all this good information, pouring it out, people taking it in. It's just so delicious, right? You got to be careful. And Spirit is saying right now, we don't want you to get hung up. So this is not just me. I mean, pause is what it's saying. Surrender, let go. You need to learn how to, and this could be anything that you're fully invested in, right? Like you might get some good news, and you want to go run and tell your family and share this information, and you want to talk about it. I'm teaching myself, like, when good information come, I want to call my mom, and then I call her and she don't answer, and then I call my sister, and then she don't answer, and then I ain't got nobody else to call. I ain't got nobody else to call. My partner live with me, so he's the first one to know. But I would call my mom, no answer. Call my sister, no answer. So that's my way of Spirit. Then I'd be like, Spirit don't want me to share it. So when they call back, I just play it like, oh, nothing. I didn't want nothing. I was just seeing what y'all doing. Sometimes Spirit even block you from sharing certain information, right? For your good. Your ancestors are like, we literally got to step in and block you sometime, because you don't know how to sit still. You don't know how to pause and contemplate. You don't know how. So this might happen to you as well. We got a card falling on the floor. This might happen to you as well. What? You want to rush and talk. You want to rush and speak. You want to run and share this information because of how ambitious you are and how excited you are, and you're a truth seeker, and you're just out here trying to defend stuff, and you're just so excited about what you've accomplished and what you've downloaded or the information that you have, and this, you're just so fucking excited that you want to run and tell the whole world. Do you see how quick they're moving? You just want to run, and you want to spill it, and you want to share it, and you want everybody and they fucking mama to know this information, right? Your ancestors don't like that. Why? Because certain people need to be left out in the cold. Everybody don't need to get in. Why? Because they the Walking Dead. Why are you so excited to go share this information with the Walking Dead for? They don't care. They're not on your level. They're not going to understand. They don't give a fuck about no Netaroos. They don't give a fuck about the celebrities. They don't care about who's incarnating, who's this, they don't care. They're the Walking Dead. They're not one. So you might go share some information with somebody that's hella mad that you got this information. They ain't get this information. So now they mad at you because you got this information that they never had. You got to be careful. People really out here, the Walking Dead is what they're saying. And certain people need to be left out in the cold. You can't let everybody in. Let them freeze. Fuck them. Why? Because they're the Walking Dead. You gonna let a zombie in your house? Are you going to let a zombie just walk into your house? No, you're not. You're not going to do that. Certain people don't need to know. You got the 4 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Certain people don't need to know about these offers, about what your ancestors are giving you. This is about your ancestors are giving you this stuff, right? And it's causing you to celebrate, right? So speaking, I only speak from me. I can't speak from y'all director chair. I'm not sitting in y'all chair. I got my own chair, right? Sitting in my chair, I get downloads. Downloads that take me to levels, downloads that got people watching me, downloads that's trying to, people starting to see like psychic's real. And you want to know how I know? Because it take a lot to prove to the world that psychics are real. Tarot cards ain't gonna do it. Everybody can read tarot cards. Why? Because it comes with the fucking book. If you can't read, then no, you might not be able to read tarot cards. But tarot cards come with a book. Anybody can read tarot cards, right? Oracle cards. Oracle cards come with a book. Anybody can read oracle cards, right? But when you really proving yourself to people on a scale and a level that we've never seen this before, you predicting shit. You're going into the future. You're time traveling. You're doing all this, right? This is coming from my ancestors. My ancestors are high. They're helping me. 95% of this I give to my ancestors. I 50-50. I'm sorry, I love y'all, but I'm gonna do it. It's 50-50 because I actually care to take this information in. Y'all give me information, I'm gonna study it. I'm not just gonna take y'all information and run with it. I'm gonna take what y'all gave me, I'm gonna study it, I'm gonna put my feet work in, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm not no user. I don't use my ancestors. We work together. I don't use you guys, right? That's why when I saw a teacher say how to use my art, I don't like that. I didn't like the way that sound, even though his students jumped on me. I don't like how it sounds when you say how to use my art, how to use sun god Ra, how to use God. I don't want to use God. I'm not trying to use you. I'll work with you, but I don't want to use you. So I am aware that a lot of these offers, and y'all too, a lot of the offers that come to you is coming from your ancestors, right? But everybody don't gotta know. Certain people gotta get left out in the cold. Because these offers, this whether it me is information, it's my downloads, it's my dreams, it's the spiritual side for me, right? I take that and I give it to the community. And I show people I'm really gifted. I'm gifted outside of tarot cards. I'm gifted outside of some cards I could go buy from Barnes and Noble. My shit's inside of me. I'm fully tapped in. This has nothing to do with me going to buy some cards. This is not that. This is some real shit here. I'm a real high priestess. I'm none of that stuff just on the internet. This is real in my everyday life, right? So the things that I'm getting from the ancestors is information. It's knowledge. It's wisdom, right? Now whatever y'all getting from the ancestors, you in your own director's chair, so you gotta know your life and all this, right? So spirit is saying you get a lot from your ancestors actually give you a lot, is what spirit is saying, right? And it's taking you on a level of celebration. It's taking you're headed to celebration. That's probably why when I started off this reading, I was letting y'all know, like, we might got some real famous, like some celebrities, but not what y'all think a celebrity is. Because I'm a celebrity in the spirit realm, y'all, whether y'all notice or not. I can name so many people that beg to work with, and excuse me, let me fix myself. They didn't beg. They literally approached me and asked me. Ishtar, if y'all follow my Instagram, she came to me this sunrise, gave me her contact information, and asked me if I could reach out to her. And so many more people I could say that I don't even know you. I didn't know you until you came into my dreams and trying to work with me, right? So a lot of this stuff, I'm a celebrity in the spirit realm. That's why I try to tell people I'd rather be a celebrity in spirit than just a fake celebrity, because we all know the real celebrities, the Netaroos, our ancestors, they are celebrities in spirit. And you can't kill nobody's spirit. I don't want to be a physical celebrity where when I leave, everything leaves with me. When the Netaroos left, they still left their mark. They're still celebrities. They're still top notch. They're still A1. They're still up there, right? So, moral of it all, spirit. Let's start wrapping it up. Moral of this all, the Wheel of Fortune. What changes? There's some changes that you can make. There are some changes. You're not perfect. There are some changes that you can make, is what the ancestors are saying. Stop talking so much. Stop talking so much. Stop sharing everything. You're going to end up defeating yourself. You keep talking. Okay. Spirit, what do you mean? Like, could you... The strength here. Okay. We don't want you sharing your strength too much. Like, you share a lot of your strength. You share a lot of your inner power. You share a lot of the things you're passionate about. You share a lot of you, right? You share a lot, and we're watching you do this. We're actually watching you share a lot of you. And you might be one of those spirits, you help people, you give people rides, you let people borrow money, you always answer for people, you always show up, you're this, you're that, you're just a good, humanitarian, you're this. Someone eating shrimp up in here. Someone's eating shrimp. Yes, you are. And I'm not trying to scare you, but you are eating shrimp. Let's keep going. Someone's messages is not being viewed here. Let's see. Okay. Ancestors, what else would you like to tell pile number 3? Oh, someone donated to my channel, and I want to say thank you. I didn't catch it. I probably was talking too much, and I want to say thank you, and I ask that my ancestors give it to you 10 times. Thank you so much, my love. Ancestors, what else would you like to tell pile number 3? It came out and came back. Okay, you don't have to use your voice every time we navigate you. So you are navigating through the stars. You might be a star, y'all. You might be a star. And one thing that I bet you, I'm gonna drop this prediction. They're gonna start laying stars out in Las Vegas, because Las Vegas is gonna eventually end up turning to the new Hollywood. But if you go high enough in like a airplane or something, and you look at the format of the stars, they probably aligning it with the actual stars, if you want to be technical, but we don't got to get too deep in that. But the stars are navigating you. You're being navigated by the stars, and you don't got to voice it every time. You don't got to share it. You don't got to speak it. You don't got to let the world know that your navigation system is directly connected to the stars. This is not no Series. This is not no Apple. This is not none of that. Google Maps. This ain't none of that. You are literally being navigated by the stars. Your real navigation system connected to the stars. And you don't got to voice it. Just like I don't know why I'm seeing sunny side up eggs. When I close my eyes, they're showing me like eggs sunny side up. But if you guys joined Dream Talk today, you guys are aware that Ishtar reached out, right? She's connected to Venus. She said, look to the left. So, the left of Venus is Neptune, which means she's trying to navigate me somewhere, right? So that's what they mean when they say you're highly navigated. You're being navigated by the stars. They're going to reach out to you. They're going to communicate with you. A lot of people don't have that connection. A lot of people got to, keep up with astrology and keep up with the... I don't do none of that. I'm going to keep it real. Like, not no cocky shit or no stuff. I just don't. I don't keep up with, I don't have to sit and study charts all day. And all. If the stars want to tell me something, they're going to pull up and they're going to let me know. They're going to communicate to me personally. Right? Someone here has that connection as well. It's not just me. It's not just me. It's not just me, is what they're saying here. Okay, and then the lotus. She gave me a blue lotus. This is so funny. So some of you guys might want to tap into blue lotus flower. Okay, because they might be trying to introduce you to go through a resurrection. It's time for you to go through a resurrection. So with everything that they're saying right now, I feel like the ancestors feel like, look, I'm going to tell you this once. You take all this information in, pile number 3. You get you some blue lotus. You allow yourself to go through your resurrection. Don't go back to the old you. And that's how I feel. That's what I feel like I'm going through. Like, my energy just really ain't on, like, Instagram. Like, I ain't been on YouTube in so long, you know, done a fucking Pickacard reading. It's been a minute, right? But I feel like I'm going through a change. And it's just not on Instagram no more. Sharing knowledge. I did it so much to the point where people try to suck in my information and take it and use it as if it's theirs and compete and compare, and that's over. The ancestors are saying that's over with. You're going through a resurrection. And during this resurrection, you got to understand certain people are walking dead. Certain people can't get into your energy. You can't share certain information anymore. I mean, information, you got to know how to sit in a director's chair, your own chair, and then the director chair of Earth, right? What's trending? That's, if you guys notice, I predict, I see what's going to trend before it trends, because I set and I know how to sit my ass in the seat of the universe. I know what's next. Colors, shit's easy. I know what color is going to be the next trend. Shape, sizes. I know what restaurant's going to go out of style. Once you get your ass in that seat, you just know how to play this shit out. You see it for what it is. It's just the way you live, right? It took me a long time to get here. It wasn't easy, but I did it, right? Easy little baby stuff. I mean, you could share stuff that's going to trend. Of course, you could talk about that because it's going to trend. So you might as well talk about it because everybody's going to be talking about it. But stuff that's very informative, that could change a person's life, that ain't just something you go drop on the internet. And y'all got to learn this too about your life as well. Certain stuff, right? You could share with your family. You could share with your friends. Certain stuff that's nothing, you know? But that real shit, you don't share. Why? Because they're the walking dead. Why would you go? Why? It's pointless. They don't care. They're not going to do anything with the information. You're going to look crazy to them. So why even go and share it? Make that make sense. And I thank you, Jamal. And I ask that my ancestors send that to you 10 times. So thank you, my love. What else would the ancestors like to tell us? Okay. So we got Earth. We got home. Earth is home to certain people. I don't think Earth is home for everyone. But I'm not going to really sit and discuss how I feel about Earth. And Earth is not home to everybody. Some of you guys might need to go back to pile number 2. Why? Because pile number 2 was what? Mother Nature. She has Earth in her belly. Some of you guys, if you know this not your pile and it's just not hidden, go back to pile number 2 is what Spirit is saying. Earth is home to certain people, the walking dead. They're human. They're not going to understand all that galactic talk. They're not going to understand shit about the Netaroos. They're not going to understand being navigated through the stars. They're not going to understand that. So you got to understand there's different people. You got people who are home. This is their home. This is not your home. This is not your home. For some people here, it's not. This is just not. And if you feel like, oh, you sound crazy, this is not your pal. This might not be your reading. I might not be the person for you. Why? Because you human and I'm not. So you're not going to understand shit that I'm talking about. I sound crazy to you. You the walking dead, and you might feel like I'm the walking dead. It is what it is, so be it. Earth is home to certain people, right? You just ain't going to mix. It's just not, it's not going to mix, right? You are here to grow. You're here to grow is what your ancestors are saying here. Stay optimistic. It's gonna be a lot of information coming to you, baby. You're nowhere near done. It's gonna be so much information coming to you. You're sprouting. Every single day, something new sprouts from this book of intuition. Every day, something new is sprouting, love. And I see it. If y'all tap into my dream talks, when do my aunt have a replica dream talk? If y'all are, if you guys are one of my students and you guys are tapped in, we don't have the same dream talk no days at all. I don't repeat. My dreams don't repeat because I am astral traveling. I got real shit going on in the spirit room. My dreams don't repeat. I never have the same topic on dream talk ever because every day something new is sprouting. Every day. And y'all might notice that too. You never have a day where it's repeating the same energy, same shit. It's just, it doesn't play out that way. Every day is something sprouting. Okay, you got to keep moving though. You can't sit still. Spirit is saying this is why we give you information every single day, because you have to know how to move with it. You can't sit still and harbor in the same information. Like today, I'm going to study Venus, right? That's what came to me. Venus. I'm gonna study Ishtar. I'm gonna study all that type of stuff. I'm gonna look into it. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna have time. So I hope you did all the studying you need today. You needed to do today, because tomorrow will be giving you something else. Every day is something new. You're studying something every single day. You gotta learn how to move. You can't harbor. You can't sit still in the information, right? You gotta keep moving here, and you gotta learn how to breathe. So while you're moving, while you're exercising, you gotta know how to, even if you're a singer, right? An actor, you gotta know when to take those breaths, right? You can't just be in the studio singing, no, you gotta know when to breathe. You gotta know when's the right time to breathe, right? So Spirit is saying while you're moving, while you're on this road, you also need to learn how to breathe, how to take a break. When's the right time to inhale? When's the right time to exhale? When's the right time to pick back up? These are things you need to know. Did y'all hear that? Okay. Anything else, ancestors, that you would like to tell pile number 3? We're going to wrap it up. Okay, so anything else we need to know? Rituals, y'all need to do y'all rituals. I know my ancestors are talking to me. We are inviting you in to do rituals. So with this card, I feel like this is Ishtar's energy, just because that's who approached me with this card. See all the love, that Venus energy, that love. Some of you guys might need to do love rituals. Rituals to calm yourself, rituals of love, rituals of beauty, rituals of joy, rituals for fun, rituals for hope, rituals for kindness. The thing is with me, I know my ancestors are talking to me when they say that, but I tell them every day, I'm not really getting into my rituals again until I give birth, just because it's a protective thing for me. So I do my protection magic. I might do a little money magic, but I really ain't even doing money magic like that right now. Like, I just trust in, I'm giving it all to God right now. I do my protection magic, and I kind of leave it there, making sure I'm always protected. But as far as like just doing hella different rituals, hella different magic, until I allow my baby to come in naturally. And even though they're like, we're inviting you to do the rituals. So some of you guys might kind of be in a phase too, where you're like, I don't know if I want to do it right now. Right? I don't know if it's the right time. The ancestors are like, well, we're inviting you to do it. So even though they tell me every day, like, they call me to my altar, they literally will get me out of bed. I'll be in my bed at like 11, 12 at night, and I'll be walking down the stairs with one eye open. I'll just cut the light on in here, and I'll just stare at it and look at them like, what? Because one of y'all just called me down here. I'm so tapped in. Like, they might not be verbally talking, but intuitively I hear y'all conversation. So I'll come downstairs and I'll just stand there. And my partner be like, what's wrong, babe? I'm like, nothing. I'm going back to bed. One of them just called me downstairs. Sometimes it's just for water, food, sometimes. But right now, I'm not in a place where I'm just doing hella rituals and stuff. but Spirit is saying we're inviting you to. So if you want to do rituals, we just gave you a lot of different type of rituals that you can do, and these are positive. A calm ritual, that's positive. A love ritual, as long as it depends on what type of love. People crazy out here. So if you're doing love rituals on people, that's your karma, that's your ass. If you want to lose your gift because you desperate for love, that's on you. That don't got shit to do with me. Beauty ritual, that is a beautiful thing. Who don't want to feel beautiful, look beautiful, who don't want to do that, right? Joy, I love joy. I love being surrounded by joy. I want to feel so much joy that I'm giving it to people. That's beautiful, right? Kindness, who don't want to be kind? Who don't want to be kind to themselves, who don't want to be kind to others. That's a good one. Hope, I mean, I hope I remain hopeful. I want a lot of hope. I want to be filled up with hope. That's a good one. Fun, I love fun. Without fun, I'll be miserable. So yes, maybe I might need to do a fun ritual after having my baby. Let's have some fucking fun. Absolutely. So yes, I don't see why not do a fun ritual. Maybe my ancestors grant me a trip somewhere out, and I ain't going that way. So let's go. Look, I'm finna say Cabo. Nah, man. Let's go somewhere else. We'll go to a trip somewhere else. But wherever, fuck it. If y'all want to grant that and y'all want me to have fun, yes, might as well. But your ancestors are saying we are giving you the invitation. If you want to do anything like that, you are more than welcome to. All right. Because you're going through a transformation, you guys. You are going through a major transformation. A major transformation right now. And while you're going through this transformation, we're inviting you to do these type of rituals, because things are about to pick up real quick. Things are about to pick up really, really quick for you. A lot of movement, a lot of progress, a lot of action, a lot about to happen in your life. So we're giving you the invitation to do some, a calm. If shit's gonna pick up in your life, and like my eyes are so big because it's like speed, like they're letting me know like shit's about to so quick that you don't even see it. So much information, so many people coming to you, so many changes, right? To the point where if you do a ritual, a calm ritual, you'll know how to just go through it and flow, like just chill through the shit. You ain't even gonna stress, because some of you guys might battle like anxiety, nervousness, too much going on make you nervous. But if you do this calm ritual, you're kind of just gonna be able to like flow through it, go with the flow. This change ain't gonna beat your ass. You're just gonna be able to chill and flow through it. So this is why they're telling you. This is why they're telling you that it's okay to do it. You got the emperor. This could be your daddy telling you no. Someone's finna be a boss. Someone's finna be a leader. Someone's finna be a manager. Someone's stepping into authority figure. This could be the Most High talking to you. This could be your father ancestor. If you got an ancestor, we all got spiritual parents and physical parents. I've talked about that before. I might need to get into it again. But just know you got physical parents and you got spiritual parents. Like I know I was born, I have a mother on the physical world. I have a father. I got 3 dads. And then I got my spiritual parents. My parents is who? Ra and Het Heru. So I got my spiritual parents that I work with. I got my physical parents, and then I have my biological father I never met, but he's also in the spirit realm. So, this could be an ancestor, masculine ancestor that's talking to you. Like I said, this could be your spiritual father that's talking to you. This could be your biological father that's talking to you. This could be your earthly father that is talking to you, and he could be on the other side. Whatever this is, it looks like this is a masculine energy that is talking to you, telling you all of this here. And I'm just warning you about your energy, protecting your energy, savoring your energy. It's just a warning here because there's some sneaky energy. There's some sneaky energy, and we're trying to avoid this sneaky energy. Spirit, I before I let y'all go, I want to look, because this is my pal too. I want to look into this sneaky energy. What's sneaky? Who's sneaky? Why are they sneaky? What's going on? Expose it. Could be a sneaky man. Could be a theft, someone who's trying to betray you, someone who's trying to deceive you, someone who's trying to steal from you, someone who's dishonest, someone who's trying to get away with something behind your back, someone who's trying to act, someone who's tricky, someone who's fraud, is what Spirit is saying here. Fraud, how? Spirit, who exposed this person? Expose this person. This could be about your destiny. This could be because they know that you're a star. Look, you got hope and calm coming out. That's the first two, hope and calm. That's probably why they warned you to do a hope ritual and a calm ritual. This person might be like trying to knock you off your pivot so you're nervous, you're not calm. Also, this person might be trying to take your hope from you. So if you like share too much information, if you guys go back to the beginning of pile number 3 and you share too much information and now this person know your moves, they might be trying to like do something and now you're losing hope because they're closing your doors up, right? You got to be careful. Someone is literally eating fried fish in my life. Like, someone's eating ketchup, someone's eating fried fish. Just saying. Let's keep going. This individual might be trying to like take your hope away from you. And they trying to do things to make you lose your calmness. So you're like hella mad or hella dramatic or going bad on people or cussing motherfuckers out. All that type of stuff. They trying to do this to you. They're trying to do this to you. Spirit's warning you about this individual. They're looking over your fence. They're looking over your fence. It could be 3 of them. It could be multiple people. They're looking over your fence. They're like, what you doing? What is she doing over there? Because remember they said put your guard up. So if you have this wall up, if you have this guard up, right? They're looking over. They're trying to see what are you doing over on the other side of that fence. What are you doing over there? I want to know. These are some individuals that want to know. You could have walked away from them. You might not be fucking with them no more. You could have walked away. They could have disappointed you. You could have abandoned them. You could have withdrawn yourself from them. You could have escaped. You could have walked away. You left this person behind. And they're like looking over, like, what is she doing? Like talking to these 2 other people. Spirit is saying you dropped them like a bad habit. Y'all seen that? You didn't only drop them, you dropped the other 2 people. Those 2 people, you dropped 3 people. 2 of them you probably didn't really fuck with at all like that. They probably don't know much about you. But this 3rd person could be using these other 2 people to get to you, like, give me a boost. Give me a boost. Carry me up. What's going over? Become friends with this individual and get some information. Get into their energy field. Trust me, I just went through that. And people don't be know I'm very intuitive. I know what's going on. But at the end of the day, let me tell you one thing about I'm not fake. I'm not fraud. If I don't fuck with you in person, I don't fuck with you to nobody. So if you could send somebody to me at the end of the day, yeah, I don't fuck with you. I'm gonna talk shit about you, period. I don't fuck with you. Especially if you're like purposely coming for me and you're doing sneaky shit behind the scenes and you're like trying to sabotage me behind the scenes. I'm gonna let any and everybody know I don't fuck with you and why I don't fuck with you. So you could send somebody to me to befriend me, right? And I'm gonna let them know I don't fuck with you. And that person could run back and tell you that I said that I don't fuck with you. I don't. So am I supposed to be fake and act like I fuck with you to them? I don't fuck with you. I'm not. And the thing is, it's not like I'm talking shit about you to this person and then I'm in your face. I'm letting this person know I don't fuck with you. That's just what it is. I'm gonna keep it real. So I feel like whoever this person is you cut off, they could have tried to connect themselves to 2 other people to be in your energy field, right? And they're like, give me a boost. I need to see what's going on in their life. I need to see what they're doing. I need to see what they're talking about. I need to see what's going on. But if you really tapped in and you know these 2 other people, let them know I don't fuck with them. So if you choose to be on some sneaky shit and run back and tell them the truth. Tell them I told you I don't fuck with them. I don't. At all. I don't like how they get down. I don't like how they move. I don't like how they tried to play me. I don't like how they tried to belittle me. I don't like how they tried to sabotage me, how they tried to close my doors behind the scenes, because people be trying to close your doors behind the scenes and you don't even know. You out here smiling in people's face and thinking people your friends and they out here trying to close your doors behind your back. All that shit. I don't play with none of that. I don't deal with none of that. I don't fuck with you. And I'll tell you, I'll tell them, I'll tell her, I'll tell my students, I'll get on live, I'll do whatever I gotta do to let people know that I don't fuck with you. I don't do none of that shit at all. And whoever this person is, you drop this person like a bad habit. Not only them, but a couple of other people that they try to send into your energy field to see what is going on in your house, what is going on in your life, what is going on around you. These two other people. Two other people. That's just what it is. You're like fighting it all off. Keep sending it. I'm gonna keep fighting it off. That's just what it is. I don't fuck with you. Why are you keep sending energy to me? Why are you sending people to me? Why do you want to know about me so bad? I'm going to fight it all off. Spirit is letting you know. It's a warning. It's a warning. The Sun card is gonna keep coming to the light. The Six of Swords, there might be communications going on behind the scenes about you. It's gonna come to the light. So if anybody's talking about you behind the scenes, it's gonna come to the light. If you, for instance, told somebody, remember they sent two other people your way to get into your energy field, right? So if you fall out with your best friend and you really done, like, I don't fuck with you at all, period, point blank, you did some shit that I never will forgive. I don't fuck with you on this side, the spirit realm. I don't care what dimension we in. I don't fuck with your kind, right? And this person send two people into your energy field. And you letting these two people know, like, oh yeah, I don't fuck with blah blah blah. And they're like, oh why? Because blah 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 be on some sneaky shit. Blah 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 did this, blah 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 did that. And then this person like, oh, I don't fuck with them either. I don't get down with them either. I don't like them either. They did the same thing to me. And when and all, they really just trying to get into your energy. And then that person go run back and tell your ex-best friend everything that you said, right? It's all gonna come to the light. But as long as you stand in your truth and as long as you keep it real, I mean, I'll tell you to your face I don't fuck with you. I told them and I'm gonna tell anybody else I'm not fake. I'm not gonna make it seem like I do fuck with you. I don't. So I'm gonna keep it real and I'm gonna stand on that shit, period, point blank. And this is what's going on. Your ancestors are letting you know. Your ancestors are letting you know. They're letting you know. And yeah. Because you got something, you're being given something. Something big is finna be given to you. You're finna receive something because of your balance. It's finna be something connected to wealth, something connected to gifts, something connected to abundance, something connected to prosperity. This has something to do with your work life. So something you do in work, you've done your due diligence, you put in hard work, you've kept them high standards about yourself, you keep mastering your talents, your skill, you developing your skills, you stayed positive, and this is the only thing I see that's gonna try to block it. Somebody gonna try to bring in, like, start a fight. Like, I heard you told blah 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 that you don't fuck with me, and I did, because I did say that. But why would you say I don't fuck with you? Like, what you want me to say? Oh yeah, they cool. Yeah, no, I'm gonna let everybody know how you get down. I'm not gonna leave people out in the cold and just make them think that you're a good person. You a scandalous ass cat, and I'm gonna let them know how you get down. Period, point blank. I did say that. What do you want me to? You want me to lie to you, my nigga? You are scandalous. So I told him, what you want to fight me for? What you want to go back and forth for? You know you scandalous. You know what you did. That's why you're trying to look into my energy field. What the fuck you tripping on me for? If I was the liar and I was the one who down bad, you wouldn't be worried about me. You know you did me wrong, and you know you're not in my energy no more, and that's why you looking, and that's why you peeping at the end of the day. So that's the only thing I see that's coming to block whatever this manifestation is for pal number 3, is this little bit of drama. Keep it real, stand on your toes. You ain't gotta worry about none of that, because I ain't. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you, and I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell them, and I'm gonna tell anybody else that bring your name up to me. Oh, I don't fuck with them. They did me wrong. They tried to stab me in the back. They tried to play me. They tried to, especially if you try to step on my toes and I'm trying to complete my life mission. I'm trying to complete my soul contract. This ain't no little ass, oh, I got a crush on a dude. No, if I'm out here doing some real shit, a real mission for the Most High, and I'm trying to complete my soul contract, and you step on my toes or you close some doors, I will never fuck with you again. You are the devil. Devils do that type of shit. So it just depends on what this person did at the end of the day. But if you tried to close my doors and block my soul mission and my soul contract, oh, it's up for here. We're gonna be battling forever. I don't do shit like that. I would never do that to you. I don't get down like that. And I will tell any and everybody, I will tell your mama that I don't fuck with you. Period, point blank. I hope that y'all enjoyed this live. I send y'all peace, love, and light, and until we meet again.